going on, YouTube? How you doing? All right, so been making some waves on this sucker here the last couple of days. Last time I checked in with you on the General, I was working on the brakes on this side. There's been, you know, some procrastination happening for sure. It happens. But anyway, brakes are on this side. None of the lines are done yet, but the brakes are on. Working on the other side, I've got the bearing, Mopar bearing, or Mopar green bearings, or whatever you want to call them, green bearings. So rather than using the tapered to be able to use this Baer disc brake kit on the rear, I needed to run those because the backing plate, aka the emergency brake assembly, will not allow you to get inside to adjust the side load, or not the side load, but the preload, side load, whatever you want to call it, on the axles. So anyhow, that's there. We're going to do that tonight. Been kind of pissing around in here on some stuff. I got the fender off. My buddy's going to come in and do some welding when I'm back from work here in a few weeks, couple weeks. And then put a Hotchkiss rear sway bar kit on last night. That's pretty snazzy. Ripped the headliner out. We're going to start prepping for the POR 15. Got a whole pile of that hiding up in the corner there, just revving and ready. Yeah, let's put some brakes on, man. Clean this up a little bit here. Ribbed in, I think. Ribbed against the flange, yeah. Just like that. I'll get that on here. That. I'm gonna put this on here. This part's a bit of a pain in the butt. Trying to get everything lined up. Getting it in the diff's not the hard part. It's getting all this lined up over top of this guy here. Well, we seem to have an issue. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just quickly attach that with one of these. I think that's what I did on the other side. Just throw a bolt through here. Still gotta put a washer on it, but or no, these ones don't have washers actually. That's right. Those ones don't have washers. Okay, I'm gonna line this up. Oh, this part is a little bit of a pain. Kind of need to, see, I used a couple of screwdrivers. There's not enough room for you to really get your hands back there. So you kind of need to persuade it. That's probably going to be the biggest fight you'll have with this, unless you be smart, unlike me, and maybe just shave down the edges, because it is a very tight clearance. On the fronts, I think I had to do just one of the larger shims, and on the rear I'm doing, or not one, sorry, but two, one on the top, one on the bottom. But for the rear, I have to take these smaller ones, because I've done the other side, and I use 3 on the top and 3 on the bottom to give you enough clearance so that the caliper is shimmed properly on your rotor. So we'll just set that up right now. 3 there, like that, to the top. And then 3 on the bottom. Oh, I like that. What am I doing? Getting ahead of myself here. Now you probably should be using Loctite on all this, but I like to live dangerously. This will all be coming off eventually anyway, because I'm going to go through everything after I drive it for a while. It won't be on the road for a while yet, so I'm not getting ahead of myself. Probably be good with 3, I think. Doing this just to set the rotor so that way there's no play in it. Nice and tight. So when you set your caliper up, make sure that the shims are all good. I know they're going to be fine because I already did the other side, so I kind of know what I'm working with. Ain't that pretty? Excuse me. Okay. There we go. I was like, what the heck was going on there? Okay, so we got that shimmed up. Nice gap there. Looks good. Okay, so we got the backing plate all tight, calipers tight, brackets tight, everything's shimmed. And that's pretty much it, man. That's it for the install on this bit. So now we can take these off, put the wheel back on, and we can proceed to do the front. The last and final step of, well, not last and final step, but last bit of just getting these on, and then I can work on the brake lines hopefully when I get home. All right, there you have it. Back ones are completed. Now, on to the front. Last set of drums. I need to get some freaking impact sockets. I hate these Craftsman ones. Not Craftsman. Like, look at that. That's stupid. It's probably, they probably do that on purpose to deter me from using them, but as an impact socket, maybe, who knows. Okay, after a little slamming and banging, we've got her off finally, so time to put the good stuff on. All right, we're almost wrapped up here. Just got to make sure the shims look good. And that would conclude this brake job. Until next time, when it's we get to the stage of putting on the brake lines itself. There you have it. Heck yeah. Well, folks, I ran out of time again. I'm always doing this last minute time crunch. It's brutal. But anyhow, the brakes are on the car. I didn't get a chance to even clean up or put the wheel on it. You guys will just have to stay tuned. I'm going to be doing some stuff with brake lines here in the next video. Kind of toying with the idea of doing copper. I think that'd look pretty sweet. We're going to remove all of that down there. The old proportioning valve, all those extra lines, all that stuff is going to get junked. I'm going to make all new lines. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Should be fun. welding should be done next days off as well when I get back from work. Going to finish up the engine bay and I'll start doing the POR 15 stuff. So lots to do, lots to see, lots to happen. If you're enjoying this, throw a thumbs up on the video, and yeah, thank you very much. You guys have a good one.